What a deck!
Hello and welcome to What a Deck, where we play troll decks, rogue decks, and whatever the hell I feel like. I'm Hardleg Joe. Happy Halloween! And today we're playing Ghostrick Burn. Yes, finally after more than a year, I've returned to Ghostricks, my most popular deck to date, and a deck that I really quite enjoy. This time, we're doing a Burn variant. We've got Warwolf in here instead of Skeleton. Not a werewolf, he's a Warwolf. As well as a couple other things that didn't exist at the time. It's been updated. If you're just interested in the deck profile, there's a link in the description to a separate, much shorter video where I just go over everything and explain how it works. Otherwise, I'm going to be doing 10 duels against random opponents on YGOPro. We're going to be testing this out, showing how all the combos work, and hopefully having a spooktacular time. Halloween. Alrighty, here we are. First duel versus Sapphire Phoenix. Sounds pretty neat. We're going to go ahead and go second with this deck because the more card advantage we can have, the better. Ghostricks are a very combolicious deck. They need a lot of things. Fortunately, we don't have the greatest of hand. I mean, we could do some stuff. Anytime you get Jiangshi, you're good. And, of course, we're spotting our Ghostrick sleeves, which I'm just really happy the way these turned out. They're very nice looking. I thought I would have a difficult time beating my previous sleeves. Oh no. Oh. That's no good. Exodia? The forbidden one? Well. See, the problem with Ghostricks is that they're very slow. They're a slow deck, they don't attack much, and they kind of rely on him having some monsters on the field, but if he just needs to draw 5 cards and he's going to be drawing quickly, I'm not going to have much of a chance at all, I tell you what. Let's see, we'll just flip some in this. Grab us a... Well, doesn't that just tingle my pingle? I'll set another one then. But yeah, unfortunately, we may already have met our match. This is something like, if I was playing my magnet deck, he'd be done for. There'd be nothing. Well, I guess he could do that, but then I could just summon the 2 magnets. Any beatdown deck, this is... Okay. You're summoning... Oh, okay, he's doing this thing. He's got the big old Exodia guy. I think I can handle that. Alright. So let's try to do this again. Hoo-ha! Oh, you're gonna turn me down forever? Well, I guess that's alright. Oh, I don't get my effect. Sadness. And this thing is unaffected by all things, right? Let's see. Unaffected by other card effects. So this is not going to be of use to me in the slightest. Well, I'll just set this because I don't think he's going to do much damage to me. Yup, it is Exodia versus Ghostricks. Gold Sark at 3. Well, he's already got 3. No, he's only got 1 of the pieces. But he can add 1 every time. I think this can be destroyed by battle, though. If he's got nothing. Like, absolutely nothing. But if I destroy it by battle, he gets to draw a bunch of cards, and I don't want that to happen. Can't flip that up. Can't do anything with that. Well, fuck. Well, anyway, while I'm stalling out here and possibly losing to Exodia, I just want to point out, you know, if you like these sleeves, if you'd like to get them for your own use, I have a Patreon. Anyone who donates $1 or more to that Patreon gets all the sleeves I've made for every What a Deck, plus the deck files, plus, what else do they get? Plus the negations. I make a custom negation animation. And a couple other things. I mean, you could chat with me and stuff. I mean, that's cool. Help me make more episodes by supporting the channel. The more money I get on Patreon, the less I have to work a day job, which means the more I could spend doing crazy Yu-Gi-Oh! Shenanigans. I also have a Facebook and a, what's it called, an Imgur, where I post the, you know what, we're just going to go ahead, we'll flip up this. Yeah, I post the sleeves when they become a year old. So if you want the old Ghostrick sleeves, they are on there. And will I get... No, I'm not going to get Solemn Strike. We'll just go ahead and get this. Let's just play Deck Thinning, the movie, the game. Or actually, here, I'll go ahead and get rid of Duel Hand. I don't even really need this, because I've already got... I got quite a lot to save me. Let's go ahead. We'll get Vanish. And then Duel Hand, when it's sent to the graveyard, lets you get a Ghostrick from your graveyard to your hand. So I can hopefully use Jiangshi again. Although I actually don't want to put Jiangshi down. Well, I can't anyway at the moment. Yeah, unfortunately though, he's just got all these Exodia pieces. A sad state of affairs. But no, normally I don't like to skip ahead, but this is just gonna be... There's nothing for me to react to. He's just sitting on this, and I don't want to kill it because he'll draw a whole bunch of cards. So we'll be back if I happen to get a combo going. Okay, so he's going to use the Exod Flame. Target one monster on the field. Send one Forbidden One or Exodia from your hand or deck to the graveyard and return it to the... Okay. So now I'm in a bit of a tricky pickle, I tell you what. Because now he's going to be able to put those in the graveyard, and this is during the end phase, he could send one back. And I have so many monsters on field. And again, this is just unaffected by things. I guess I'm going to have to kill it, because if I don't, I'm just going to lose outright. Well, let's see. Flip summon this. What, are you going to use Obliterate on that? Oh, on my face down thing. Thank you. I appreciate it. Quite nifty. Oh, it's just going to let him send another one. In which case, I'll just normal summon this. And let's see if I can... Yeah, it's got 0 defense. Kill, please? That's going to draw a bunch, but at least he's not going to have, like... He's going to draw 3, but the other ones are in the graveyard. Let's hopefully get Warwolf on the scene here. Warwolf. Warwolf is our main thing. Fortunately, he's still got that. But he's got the 2 in the... No, he's got 1 in the grave. So he could still send one more thing back. Unfortunately. And I have, like, no spell trap removal, because I'm not used to having, face-up spell traps. But I think I can... Yeah, we'll just go ahead, set Vanish. As soon as he starts... Granted, he might chain. Yeah, he'll chain it already. Fuck. I was going to be like Ghostrick Vanish, and then Ghostricks can't be targeted, but you can't chain to like targeting stuff. Can he only activate 1 Exod Flame per turn? Okay. Yep. Unfortunately, because it's a trap, he's just going to be able to do that thing. And I'm not liking that. Of course, yeah, the thing is now he has... Oh, it's hand or deck, so he can keep doing that. And I have very little swarm potential. Yes. Fuck you. That's what I say. I'm just gonna flip that face down, and then I'm hoping... I didn't read the Exodia. Oh no. Yeah, I didn't read the Exodia, but I'm sure it has to be a face-up piece of Exodia. Okay, he's got a Silent Magician instead. When a spell card is activated, you can negate. Okay. Okay, it's once per turn, so I got 2 of these. I'm good. I'll just go ahead and use Spectre. Yay. Now I've got 3 of them. That's triple the amount. Oh boy, I got that Ceasefire. Let's try that. What you think about that? Oh, you're gonna negate. Okay. Oh no, except I got another one. Waka-cha! Can't negate that one. What is this? Oh, just that. It says I can't be targeted by a monster, or not. I can't be, but like if they target something, like I said, you can't stop them from targeting something. But this, what was it? Breakthrough skill prisoner. This says like if they get targeted by something, you can negate the effect that targets them. And another Siren Magician. Let's just go ahead and be like, haha! I have a Warwolf. Because I need to clear up things for Ceasefire anyway. Oh, he's got backup soldier. I think that's it. I think that is it. Rip and pepperoni. Fucking Exodia. Alright, here we are, second duel versus Gustavo, Dragon Ball. And hopefully, like I said, I took the I took the anti-meta part out of the name, because this doesn't really, like, super anti-meta. Not like the previous one, like, really hurt whatever the meta was at the time. I can't even remember. But this one, when you got the ABC dragons and metal foes, these don't quite stand up as well against those. Like, they could still put up a fighting chance, but it's difficult. But it still runs into the same, like, the more powerful a deck is, the more it tries to beat down and do traditional deck things, the better Ghostricks are going to be in it. If you're playing against alternate win conditions and such, you're going to have a bad time. So like this, I'm in a pretty solid condition here. He's going to summon that. Okay, that doesn't have enough to get over. He's going to add, and then he's going to summon his tuner, and then we're going to flip his tuner face down. Because we don't want him to have tuners, then he can synchro summon maybe. And that's not going to be good. Okay, that still doesn't have enough to get over me. Granted, now he can Xyz summon. Boom Wakasha. Ghostrick Scare. This lets me flip up as many face-down Ghostricks, and then flip up as many face-down monsters as I control, as I want, and then for every Ghostrick, I can flip down a monster they control. So in this case, it's just 1 for 1. Not really great. If you get 5 monsters on your field, though, then every time like they flip up their 5 and you just put them back down again. Why are you attacking that? Do you have Kulat? Kalut? The Moon Shadow? I have a Spectre. Ooh. Which is going to let me draw. Unfortunately, it's not. He's going to be able to summon a Blackwing monster with 15. So he's going to get another tuner. A sad state of affairs. And this does piercing, I believe, so I'm going to be taking 1700. But it was worth it to draw that card. So what can he make now? 9? And this is useless because I don't have more than 2 cards. What is this? I don't think I've seen this before. It's treated as a tuner. Target 1 assault during your main phase. If this is in your graveyard, you can banish 1 other copy of itself. Yeah. Oh, and change the battle. Ooh, tricky. Very tricky. I am already in a bad position, unfortunately. Too much swarming. Not enough non-swarming. Yep, and that would have been good if I had just another monster on the field, but unfortunately destroyed everything first and then just used this as an MST. And that is once per turn. Fuck. Just fuck it, man. Screwed. I'm doomed. I don't know what to do. Yep, unfortunately there's just nothing I can do against this if I don't have my Ghostrick vanish. Because every turn he can just blow, like, I can only summon 1 or 2 monsters at a time, and unless they get flipped, they don't get their effects. I could use this to flip him face down during the standby phase, but then he can just flip it back face up again. It's just a pity I didn't get my, like, Floodgate Trap Hole. I didn't get my, Sandstorm, Mirror Force. I didn't get any of my things that flip stuff face down. Well, I still might get it. I'll wait one more turn. But if I can get, like, Swords of Concealing Light, then that changes everything. But unfortunately, at the moment, I just can't establish a field with this thing. Too much nonsense. So I'll take 800. I think I can survive all this if I use that at the right time. Yeah. Unless he has a Kalut. Or a solemn warning. Well then. Doesn't that just, fuck me over completely? Alright, here we are, third duel versus your father, Rico. I think that's what that says in whatever language that is. Spanish? Spanish, perhaps? Someone who knows more Spanish can let me know. We're just gonna start with our infamous Jiangxi set. And see what the hell we're going up against. Looks like Blue Eyes, probably. Very likely. Which I can do stuff against Blue Eyes. Sometimes. That'll help. Although he'll probably summon that one thing that banishes stuff. We'll go ahead and get a Jack Frost. And yeah, I think I need to set something so that I can get things. I mean, who knows, maybe he won't have the ability to banish this and I'll have a chance to set his things permanently. Oh boy. Let's see. So I can flip that. If you're unaware, all the Ghostricks have the same effect that you can flip them face down during your turn. And then a lot of them have flip effects. This one doesn't, he's just kind of like a battle fader. Flip it down. Flip it down. And Ghostrick Doll, probably the best of the Ghostricks. And we'll set this Ceasefire just to scare him. Just to give him a spook. But this guy, when he's flipped up, you can count the number of Ghostricks and then add a Ghostrick from your deck to your hand whose level is equal to the number of Ghostricks. So that's why I had to put this down so I could get 2 so I could get Ghostrick Doll. He's going to tribute for that. Very interesting. Destroy all monsters your opponents control. Well, I'm not a fan of that. I'm just going to Ceasefire. That'll flip everything up. And the effects activate, and then I can go ahead and Ghostrick Spectre. So Ghostrick Doll, effects activates when it's flipped up. During the end phase, flip all monsters on the field face down, and summon a Ghostrick equal to the number of monsters flipped. So luckily, since he's turn player, he's going to summon that. Well, there goes my Quaking Mirror Force. But that means he's going to have 3 monsters for me to flip down, which means I can get my doll back. And just create more shenanigans. Ba-da-doo. It's a pity I didn't have this when he used Burst Stream of Destruction. That would have been pretty nifty. Let's see. Flip up Ghost. Flip up this. Bada bing. And so what we're going to do, we're going to summon our Mary, which I barely use her effect. She's just another level 1 to fill out the Ghostricks. We're going to summon Doulahan with these 2 level 1s. And then on top of that, we're going to get Angel of Mischief, because you can just summon her on top of any Ghostrick. Her, you can... Well, let me see. What do I have in my graveyard? Just Ceasefire? Okay. You can detach to add a Ghostrick spell trap from your deck to your hand. And we are going to pick Ghostrick Scare, because it is the most useful. So we'll set, and we'll set that. And then because we flipped up Doll during the end phase, both of these are going to go face down, and we'll get to summon one. I'm just going to pick another Mary, because we don't want to waste another Doll if we don't have to. So now we've got 3 monsters. He flips up his 3, and then we can Ghostrick Scare. Oh, normal or special summoned. Fuck. Oh wait, no, yeah, that's flip summon. Okay. Okay, I'm good. Okay, and then flip up the 3rd one. Yes! And then we'll just Ghostrick Scare. Too spooky. And flip all those face down. no, you're not allowed to play, which of course activates her effect, which is great because her effect activates now, so if they don't negate it, it's done. And then during the end phase, it actually goes into effect. So anything he summons after that will be affected by it. And we're going to use this to go ahead and get our win condition. Mr. Warwolf. Yay, Warwolf. Neato Mosquito. So, Warwolf, when it's flipped up, inflict 100 damage to your opponent for every set card on the field. Not going to be much this time, just 700. But the more cards we set, I probably should have set Scare first, that would have done an extra 100. The more cards we get, the more we'll be doing. We'll flip this up. We'll flip this up just because we want to activate that effect. So, neat thing, we're going to get rid of Duelahan to get our Ghostrick Vanish. When Duelahan's sent to the graveyard, you can get a Ghostrick card from your graveyard. We're going to get our Scare back. So now we just have all the Scares. Set, and this will stop us from being targeted. And just an extra one, because more set cards are better. And then Ghost is gonna, or Doll is gonna flip everything out, and we'll summon a Jiangshi so we can get more searches. And from here, it's just this. It's just, can he summon these things? And once he does, we'll Ghostrick Scare them. We'll scare them away. It'll be a sad state of affairs. A sad state of scares. Ha 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 ha. See, now he knows that's what he's got to try to bait it out. He's going to get those two. And then Ixie summon with that. Okay. That negates spells only, right? Yeah. Which doesn't really affect me that much. And then he's going to summon something. And then before he can use that effect or make another Ixie, I'm just going to be like, nay. We're going to flip up 3 of them. Just in case he manages to summon something else, I can use the other one. All of you go face down. Yes, I'll use that effect as well. Just to grab another Jiangshi. And then that'll flip anything he summons, and there's 800. And then, of course, because of Doll's effect, everything is going to go back face down during the end phase, so I can just flip this up during my turn. So I'm getting this situation where hopefully I can flip it up both turns. And if I can get him down to like 4,000, and then get, hopefully, ooh, Divine Lord Felgrand. Let's just go ahead and vanish. I'll show him this. You gotta reveal a ghost trick, but my ghost tricks can't be targeted by card effects, or destroyed by card effects this turn. Or my face-down monsters. Because I know this has... Oh, it's only when it's special summoned from the graveyard. So that was probably a waste. Okay, he's gonna kill Warwolf. Yeah, I'm good. Oh, why couldn't I use... can I only use one Ghostrick Scare per turn? Oh, well. Doesn't that just ratify my amendments? That's okay, I'll get to draw another. I could just make another one. Main phase 2? It doesn't say I can only use one per turn. I don't understand. Okay. But yeah, he got rid of my Warwolf, but I'm just going to summon another one with Doll's effect. It's pretty neat. So then we'll set this. We'll set this near maximum burn. Well, not maximum. This is 100 for every card on the field, so it counts his set cards too. Flip up Ghost for easy summoning. Go ahead and flip these 2 up and make another Angel of Mischief. I already have a Ghostrick Scare. Okay. I think I might be running... Okay. Let's get another one of those, because I don't have one of those. And then we'll set, I don't know, Jiangxi. And set this, and then, once we've already done the damage, Swords of Concealing Light. That's going to make it so he can't flip those face up. So all he can do is summon the two, and whenever he summons one thing, I'm just going to use Ghostrick Scare to flip it face down. Does that special summon it, or... No, he just adds it to his hand. But it gets its effect when it's normal summoned, so... I might be in for a bit of a tricky pickle. Because he can tribute these monsters to get it out. I believe it's level 8, so he could tribute 2 of them. Of course, I could Floodgate Trap Hole. Yeah, I'm just going to activate this now because I'm trying to win quickly. We'll just flip these 2 up. Just do damage, flip face down. And he has too many cards. He just has to re-discard the thing he already had. I need another Ghostrick Scare just in case, so I'm not going to set this. There's another 1,000. And we'll go ahead and get that Scare back. And one from our deck. Just recycling Ghostrick Scare over and over again. And I'll flip this. Half the time I flip this just because I don't want to actually manually activate all their effects and reset them. It's easier to just let go to the end phase and have Ghostrick Doll do it. But yeah, I believe if he can't get rid of my shit man, I believe that's game because I think I did 1,000 to him last time. So if I do 1,000 on both turns, we're set. Does that target? Yeah, so I'll get to know what he does first, and I can chain accordingly. Okay, so he's going to activate that one. So I'm going to do that. I'm just going to flip those 2 up. And just to make sure, I'm going to go ahead and Floodgate Trap Hole. Because I've got 2 of them. Oh no, one's in my hand. Okay. Yay, damage. But I can set those 2, and I think I'll be able to do more than 1,000. So now he only has slots for 1 card. Granted, if he has another Gospel of Revival, he could summon another one of these and get rid of my Swords of Concealing Light. Which might be a problem. Chaos Max Dragon. It'd be bad if he attacked into me. I can't target it either. Fuck. Does double piercing. Should have saved that Floodgate Trap Hole, I tell you what. I didn't think he'd be able to make one of these. I don't think it'll be game, though. Unless he could summon, like, another one. Claw of Hair... Oh, fuck! Fucking bullshit, man! Now it's gonna have extra attack. I can't target this anyway. Is that game? Well, he attacked 1,800. I don't know if that's... I think that's game. God damn it! I was so close! Why did I use Floodgate Trap Hole? I thought this was a meta Blue Eyes deck. I didn't think I was gonna have randomly Chaos Max Dragon bullshit. Alrighty, here we are, 4th duel versus Satamanego. Once again, we're gonna go second. Just not sure what to say at this point, unfortunately. Well, that's half the work done for me, thank you. Unfortunately, I don't use the graveyard much, I don't think. Except I have to use it with Spectre. So that'll be sad. But I have this. So if he makes the thing, I can just be like, wacha, and be like, you're not allowed to have a Dark Law. Oh good, he's just going to do it right off the bat. Now, the hope is he can't also make Tree Toad. If he can also make Tree Toad, I'll be in for a bit of a tricky pickle. Or maybe something else that can, negate things. But it looks like he's just making regular rank 4s at the moment. He doesn't seem to have a Booble Man. Rafflesia, okay. As long as you can't negate spells, we're good. So let's go ahead and hope for the best. Oh. Muy bien. Great. So we've got a good start off, and then when he flips that back up, we could just Floodgate Trap Hole it, assuming he doesn't immediately Twin Twister. That's fine. This is the one thing we need to keep down. As long as we keep that down, then Spectre's going to work fine. Now we just got to assume he doesn't have another mask change or something. No, it looks like we're good. Why would you flip that into attack mode? It seems very... Well, I guess it has to be face up. You just activate the effect on himself? Oh. You can just use that anytime. Interesting. I forgot that was a thing. But it's okay, I got another Spectre. And if he tries to attack it, I got a Quaking Mirror Force. Granted, now he might be able to make an acid. I forget, did he add a thing? No. As far as I can tell, he doesn't have another mask change. Reinforcements of the army. So he can add another... Okay, not... Okay. I thought he was going to add another Bubble Man and be like, wacha, summon another Bubble Man. Pot of Desires, alright. But I know he already has Goblinberg, so he can't summon another Bubble Man. Because there's no way he can get all those cards out of his hand. Oh wait, no, he can Goblinberg and do that. Whoops. And now, the Tree Toad cometh. Yep, Rip and Ripperoni. Granted, he'll have to negate this. So, you know, there's that. There's always a chance I could get something. Oh! Whoa! He's just gonna... It must be my birthday. Thank you. Oh, this isn't affected by trap cards. Well, I thought it was just not affected by normal trap while it has... Okay. Go fuck yourself. Says the guy playing Tree Toad. Okie dokie, here we are, 5th duel. We've got 1 win under our belt, even if it was from Salty McQuitface. But that's fine. It's a start, all right, and we can make it from here. It's just the start of a trend. We lost those first 3. We had to pay our dues, but now it's gonna be nothing but Ghostrick Burn City, bro. Hopefully, we'll see. I'll set this. This is bait at the moment. Looks like we're playing against, I don't know, 42 card Monarchs. Or are you another Exodia deck? Are you another Exodia deck coming to claim my soul from the Shadow Realm? I'll be very disappointed if so. Yeah, there's no reason to set that now, actually. I'll save it. I'll save it, and hopefully when I have 2 monsters on the field, then I'll be able to do... Hopefully I'll be able to get 2 monsters on the field and do something. We'll see. Alright, Nightmare Steel Cage. So this is an old school. You're trying to stop me from attacking. I don't even want to attack. I might actually have a chance against this. And normally I'd be like, oh, it's an easy target, because he's kind of playing these cards that aren't very good anymore. But I'll take whatever I can get, and hope that this just doesn't come back to bite me in the ass. Because it could happen. Let's get another one of these. and then we'll just set and set. And then next turn, assuming he doesn't blow everything up, I should have a chance to get Doll. And once you get Doll, this game is just, it's underway. Well, I guess you kind of need Ghostrick Scare too. But having Doll really helps. And I can get Scare pretty quickly after I get Doll. In fact, I might get Scare before I get Doll. Because he doesn't look like he's being too aggressive. We'll see, I've underestimated things before. I still have no idea what he's actually playing. Just because he's using this old card that stops both players from attacking doesn't mean it's necessarily, like, a bad deck. It's just like... It's one of those things like Swords of Revealing Light does this, except for it's 3 turns and it's only your opponent can't attack. So why would you run this when Swords of Revealing Light is just this but better? Unless you want to prevent your own monsters from attacking for some reason. And there used to be like, oh, I already got Doll. Awesome. There used to be other like stall cards, or like, there used to be older style stall decks that would, they would run like this and Swords Revealing Light because they really wanted to stall. Because theoretically each one of the, like this stalls you 2 turns, Sword stalls you 3. So in the turn that it stalls you, you can get more cards, so you maintain advantage. That's what you're trying to do in a stall deck. I'm just going to get another one so I have extra. Waiting. I don't know what he can do if he's got something in his hand. Max C, maybe? Or maybe he's just reading things. But yeah, so this used to be an older tactic to use this, but I think with like all the stall stuff you have now, like Battle Fader and Swift Scarecrow, there's no real reason to use stuff like Nightmare Steel Cage. They can just be like MST/Twin Twistered. He's playing some kind of hand trap though, because it keeps waiting. Even that or it's just lag. That's one of the things that YGOPro gives you an advantage over. Not an advantage, it's kind of an advantage and a disadvantage because your opponent can tell when you're doing stuff too, because it automatically goes into waiting when you can do something. You can be aware of whether or not someone has something they can chain, or something that they can activate from their hand. Stuff like that. Those things you sort of have to feel out more in real life just by judging your opponent. Like, whether or not they're bluffing, or whether or not they're thinking, or just stalling. Yay, Ceasefire. Okay. Waiting. Okay. So flip. Oh? Passably? Anything? This might be a moment. Okay. And then we're just going to add another Mary. Because I want to get a level 1. Then we can make whatchamacallit. Where is she at? There you are. Waiting. Oh, this is going to be... And I'll just be back at the end of my turn once I've done some things, and I'll explain what happened. Okay, we finally finished. So I went ahead and made Angel of Mischief. I'm going to summon my Warwolf to get things started. And I went ahead and grabbed Ghostrick Vanish instead of Scare, because right now I'm more afraid of him wiping the field of everything than I am of him suddenly summoning a bunch of monsters. He seems to be playing Stall. So unless his thing is Stall until he can get a combo where he summons a whole bunch of shit, I think I'm better with Vanish. Next turn I'm going to go ahead and grab Scare anyway, but just in case, that Dark Hole Raigeki, you can chain Vanish and then stop all these from being destroyed. Well, he MST'd my Vanish, so I might as well just activate it. Just in case he was thinking of doing something else. I mean, no point. I mean, might as well just chain, you know. Either way, he set another card to make up for this. So, regardless of what happens, I'm going to be dealing a little bit of damage to him. Yay. I like how it pops up. It's like, Ghostrick cards can't be destroyed by card effects, so it wasn't destroyed by MST. It just sort of went to the graveyard on its own accord. Just having a fine and dandy old time. And we're still waiting. So I'm just gonna flip up Warwolf. I'm gonna flip up everything. Bada bingo. Damage, please. I would like to do a little bit of damage. Unless you got like barrel behind the door or something ridiculous like that. Which is possible. Nope. Solid 800. Yeah. It's not that much yet, but soon, friends. Soon. I'll flip this up. And go ahead and just get Vanish back and get Ghostrick. Actually, I should. Yet again, I'm not doing my math right. Like I should have. If I had done that first, I'd have 2 cards set. Even if this was flipped up, I'd do that extra 100 damage. Which you kind of need to do. This deck doesn't burn as well. It's really just Ceasefire that makes this work at all. Because if you can get Ceasefire with like 5 or 6 monsters on the field, you could do a pretty sizable amount of damage. Okay. Why am I waiting? I don't want to wait. I don't want to wait for my new Toyota. I want the car that does the things right now. Yep, we'll just flip this up. Yay. And let's go ahead and flip up Jianshi. Why not? We'll just deck thinning, the movie, the game, the motion picture. And we'll grab another Ghostrick Lantern. Even though I can grab whatever I want, I'll grab a Lantern. Because we're just going to discard this Jack Frost. I'm just trying to deck thin at this point so I can get more cards to set to keep him from doing anything. If he had the hopes of doing things, he shan't be allowed to do them. So we'll go ahead and get another Jianshi, because then we can make Alucard if we really need to. And I'll go ahead and get rid of this, because this can only be used when you get attacked directly, whereas these two, where Lantern can be used if you get attacked by if a Ghostrick gets attacked. So if they flip my stuff up and then like start attacking into it, I can negate the attacks with Lantern. Whereas this is only good if you're being attacked directly. Granted, this puts things face down. This just negates the attack. I really kind of dropped the ball. I got distracted by that Exodia deck and all the other shenanigans that have been going on to really explain how the Ghostricks work. I apologize for dropping the ball there. This is really kind of a thinky deck once you get going. Like trying to figure out... More thinky than I'm used to. I kind of prefer the decks like the Magnet one that just sort of do all the stuff. Yeah, we're good. Yay, it's another Vanish. Set that. Warwolf. Ding. 13. Back down. Your move, good sir. And at this point, that's just all I'm going to do, because I have defense, I have other things, I'm going to try to set something. What's this, 500 for every... So 35, if I can get him down to 35, I could just flip Ceasefire and win. Which shouldn't be too difficult. So yeah, I'll just be back if something interesting happens, or if I make that winning move. Because this waiting is ridiculous. Just absolutely absurd. Hey, I think that's it. Go ahead and set Floodgate Trap Hole, because he set another monster. Flip that up. That should do 15, which is pretty sizable. Flip it back down, and then we'll finally get to see what he was playing. All sorts of old school stuff. But there you go, we burned at least one person to death. It wasn't the best deck. It didn't put up a great fight or whatever, but we did it. I showed that it could work. Now, hopefully we can continue this streak and do this against something that's a little more difficult. Alright, here we are, 6th duel, halfway point. Done 5 duels. We got 5 to go. We're versus Yaha, which is pretty cool. Sounds like something you would shout in victory. Like, Yaha! I'm, of course, Samhain? Sawane? There's a lot of ways to pronounce it. Comment in the comments if you get the if you get this week's reference. It's relevant. It's relevant to what day this was released on, or around what day. Unfortunately, we've got kind of a shit hand. I'm just gonna go ahead and set this Warwolf and vanish, and I don't really care. I think that's just him putting something out because he doesn't have anything to do. Who knows? Maybe he flips Ryko and we have some troubles. Could be some troubles ahead. Tackle Crusader. Okay, but I have equal amounts, so he's not going to be able to get past me. Fortunately for me. Unless he activates, like, Forbidden Chalice or something. Or, I mean, oh no, it's a rock. I was going to say, out comes the limiter removal just to get past Warwolf. Okay, is good. Okay. Earth? What's the Earth elemental hero, or masked hero? Dion. If it destroys a monster by battle, you can summon a level 4 or lower elemental hero from your deck. Well, that's no good. And that's only going to stop it being destroyed by card effects. But at least I'll do 300. Yeah. So then he summons Shadow Mist, but not in attack mode. Probably should have done attack mode, because then he could attack me for 1,000 and then made Dark Law. He might just make Dark Law now. No? Okay. Let's see. Well, now, okay. Let me see if I can look at mask change. Okay, it has to be a face-up hero. I can almost read the text on here with how high quality these are. I'm very happy. Yeah, so I'm going to activate this, and you know if he chains it, then it's not going to work out for him. And he can't use it on a face-down one. Okay, good. Good, I'm happy. Because you're going to go off first. Change resolve backwards. And then I'll put everything face down. Nah, dog, I ain't going out that way. But then he gets to add a hero. Does he have Bubble Man? No, he has Ice Edge. I guess we're just gonna go ahead and have to do another Warwolf. Fortunately, we just got all our Warwolves at once, which is never a good situation. Ah, Swords of Revealing Light. There you go. Bob's your uncle. Trips to win. Okay, you can attack directly this turn. That seems kind of like a way... Oh, no. Then he's going to add Bubble Man, and he can special summon Bubble Man. No, he's going to add Ocean. To return stuff to his hand. Oh. Yay. Lantern, saving my vanish. He's stopping it from being destroyed. And I'll probably want to kill that. No, I can't kill that because of Swords Revealing Light. But I got Doll now. What to do? I really don't want this to be able to flip back up, ever. But that would be all my Warwolves. I could, yeah, because I could make a Alucard and then destroy a face-down card and then go into Angel of Mischief. But I think I'm just going to set Doll for now. And we'll do that. Because I can always chain this and hopefully do some things. I really just gotta hope I get more stall power. More stall power. You could kill this. Okay, now he's got his Ocean. It's only during a standby phase, though. Again, we just gotta hope he doesn't get no kind of mask change. Jirageto, okay. He really just doesn't trust this Vanish at all. It doesn't seem worth it to, like, why not just play MST? Rather than have a monster and then have to discard something. And then have to attack. And there goes that. Rippin' pepperoni. Yay. Okay. So flip this up. Oh boy. Flip that up. And I don't want to waste my other Warwolf, because I don't have anything to really get him back out of the graveyard except for doing Ixie summons. Well, you know, it'll be more damage for Ceasefire. Let's go ahead and roll those bones. And then luckily during the end phase it'll force all of them face down. So he's not going to be able to add the stuff that he wants to add. Let's get Jianshi. And hopefully he'll just flip up everything and attack. Well, no, even if he doesn't, let's go ahead and do massive damage. 4,500. And just get all these effects. I'll get this, just in case. And there's an extra 200. Ah, damn it, I shouldn't have done that. Oh, I'm dumb. I shouldn't have done that. Why are you playing Stoic of Prophecy? Oh, okay, and then he gets to add an elemental hero. Gotcha. I guess that's not as dumb of a thing. Now just move everything into attack mode so I can Quaking Mirror Force and be done with this duel. Except for, I guess, this. Yay! Because I'm happy. Just attack with any of them. Bada bingo. Probably good game. Probably. And I've got all these three, so I'm just going to get another Jiangshi. Where is he at? There we go. Now blow up. I don't think I'll blow up anything, actually. I just want to keep as much stuff on the field as possible. So there's that. Yay. I'll add another lantern. Unfortunately, you can't use this effect twice. But yeah, this is really good. Usually you set stuff and then you blow it up with Alucard. Again, though, I just want to keep more things for maximum wolf damage. Ghostrick Scare. Oh, I should have done that to add Vanish, too, in case he gets Raigeki. We just gotta hope for the best. Nothing else you can do. Nothing but hope on a rope. Actually, I might just be able to win right here. That'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah. Crap. No, as soon as he flip summons 1. I can actually flip 2 up. I'll still be good. I'll get my doll as well, just in case he flips more things up. Or somehow negates this, but I think I've got it. I think I've burned... See, this is a good escalation. Like, this is a better deck than the last deck I did, but it's still not something that, like, you would look at and be like, oh, this is highly competitive, elemental hero deck. Oh, I forgot that wouldn't be there anymore. Fuck. If I just flipped up Warwolf by himself, I would have won. I'm dumb. Okay, it's fine. I win. Whoa, there's another burn. So we got 3 and 3. Let's go into the 7th duel and see if we can keep it up. Alrighty then, here we are, 7th duel. Taking a little break in between duels. Let's hope it doesn't break our momentum. Watching a little competitive Overwatch, that's always fun. Comment in the comments if you like Overwatch. Filmed a couple episodes of that once. Was thinking about doing it again. But I don't know. Well, this has the potential to do things. Yeah, we'll see. Really don't like to go first with a hand like that, but hopefully between these two, assuming he doesn't like Twin Twister, MST, or something like that first and just wipe all these out, we should be able to shut down whatever big plays he has. Okay, discard. I always forget how all Mermails ends. I don't think. I don't think at all, do I? Yeah, we'll allow that. It's big, but it's not that big. I need to get something a little bit more. Yeah, something like. Yeah, well, that's something where. Now I'll use Scare. Make sure he can't make the rank 7. That'll be summoned. And then that I know I want to put face down forever. So there we go. I've made my peace. I've done my things. And he surrendered. Good. Good, I'm glad. I made the right things. I don't have to. Whew, heart's beating, I tell you what. Well, I mean, if it stopped beating, I'd be in trouble, but more than usual, just slightly. Going to the 8th duel. Well, I believe I've seen this name before. I wasn't a fan of it then. I don't think I'll be a fan of it now, and he's going first. I believe this is another elemental hero tree toad nonsense. Yeah. Yeah. Well, we'll see. I mean, I've got floodgates as well. It really just depends what he can do with what he's got. We'll be back when it's my turn. Very tricky. Well, he could do... Does he have any traps in his graveyard? No. So I could set these things, but he might be able to Floodgate Trap Hole, or Treacherous Trap Hole, and just blow them up. So I'm just going to set 1 for now. And see what happens. Because I already got Treacherous Trap Hold once. I don't want that to be happening again. And there goes Tree Toad. Okay. I probably should have said all the things and just made sure. Yep. Can't wait for Bahamut Shark to just be outright banned. Just cannot wait for it. Oh, he's gonna go ahead and let me... Okay. Yeah, he attacked with Tree Toad, and I actually got to use Mary's effect. I thought it was discard to the graveyard, but it's just discard. So he's probably gonna want to negate this unless he doesn't know how things work. Oh, Solemn Strike. Okay, so all the floodgates. And I can't then activate this because... Nonsense. Ooh... Well, I mean, at least I could bait out the activation. Yeah, I have this set already, so I can activate this, and if he tries to use Treacherous Trap Hole, I can Huge Revolution it. He's not going to do that. But he's going to get it, okay. He could summon another one. And he's just going to put that back into his hand. Okay. I think I may be done, but we'll see. I could Quaking Mirror Force. He'll negate it, and then I can Jack Frost. Well, I'll try to Jack Frost first and see if he'll let me do that. We'll try that and see how that works. Maybe I can bait the tree toad. Eh? Whoa? You don't want that to go face down now, do you? That's probably something you'll be wanting to negate. Probably something tree toad. Yes! Oh! Happy day. Get wrecked. Granted, I'm still kind of low, and now he's got my Jack Frost. But you know, those are down. He can't make other. Granted, he can make acid, but those are down forever. He's not going to be able to summon more things. And I've got another one. And I don't want to set this because I kind of want to have it, and I can negate attacks anyway. So we'll see. At least I have a chance. I can get my revenge against this tree toad hero bullshit. What, you want to attack with Jack Frost? You want to have an attacky day? He's just going to attack with Jack Frost. It's going to get that 800. And I ain't using Quaking Mirror Force on that. And then he's going to set... He's just having fun. He's like, how do you like it? Oh, great. I only have 2 of these, and now I have both of them. Yeah, I'm not going to set both of them, because that's a formula for Clog City. I just gotta hope he either summons another thing, or he uses, whatchamacallit? Fucking Twin Twister or something. Does he have? I still think he has no traps in here. Oh, hey, okay. Now I can set this. It'll be destroyed, but then I'll get to summon this and draw a card, so it'll put me a little bit closer to getting some stuff that I need. Or he'll just do that. Okay. And I've got my Ghostrick Scare. And we're set. Now who's the Floodgate? Granted, he could still come back. I have no idea what he's got. But if he summons Acid or something, again, I've got the huge revolution is over, so I'm set. Yeah. Right now, it's just waiting until I draw the proper things to draw. That's a proper thing to draw. Glad I got that. That'll let me get, whatchamacallit? Doll. I'll be able to get Doll next time. Ooh boy, he's setting so many things. Granted, some of that's probably negation. Ho-ho? What you gotta say about that? No? What about this one? ZZ boring-ass duel. Says the Floodgate duelist. Like, I played him like a month ago and he was still playing the same deck. Doesn't that get... Well, granted, I guess I'm a little extreme because, you know, I play a new deck every single week, which is a little bit much for most people. Okay. Getting closer to burning. I'll just go ahead and activate Spectre. And we'll set the doll that I want to set. Oh, and he surrendered. I beat the Floodgate duelist before I could insult him or make fun of his name. I got my revenge with the Ghostricks. He can't handle his own medicine. That was a very good song, but you got the point. I mean, the lyrics were there. I just need to make them rhyme and have more of a going in the ninth duel. All right, here we are, ninth duel versus Kadu, as you do, or Kadeu, could be either one. We're going second, which is good. We'll have a chance to hopefully get a Ghostrick that is not Spectre. I've got these Swords of Concealing Light. If we're playing against Burning Abyss, we're going to have a distinct advantage. Because if I can set their cards, they're not going to be able to summon the things they need to summon. Oh no, except for it's, oh yeah. I made that because I have no negation of my own. So I figured if anything was going to be negated, it would be me, and I would be saying, oh no. But it seems to happen more often that they'll negate their own effects than anything will happen to me. We'll see. Will he make 2 Dantes on the first turn? Using things. Good old Farfa. Man, it's so weird because it's a lot of these cards I've never seen in real life. You can't attack. Why are you putting... Oh, he's just going to put whatchamacallit on top of it. Okay. Yeah, a lot of these cards I haven't seen in real life, and I haven't looked... Like, the card art before was so bad. Like, now it's like I can actually tell what they're supposed to be. Just craziness. I mean, some of them, like... Yeah, well, Scram, like, I never knew those were, like, fingery claws. Hope you like being face down. You probably want to activate that right off the bat. The real question is, do I... let's see. When you take damage, some special summon a Ghostrick. I don't think I do. I think I just want to let him attack me. And then I'll get Doll out, and then Doll will flip whatever he has face down, and then I can Spectre that. Of course, he is playing the PK Fire. I don't know why I expected anything else. With the Speedroids, as you do. So he could make Phantom Knight of Breaksword destroy this. But then I've got Quaking Mirror Force. We just gotta hope he doesn't destroy... I think either way I'm kinda good. Oh, Ties of the Brethren. Interesting, but he can't conduct his battle phase this turn. Haven't seen that I'm gonna have to start using that. I don't know. Yeah, I'll have to at least experiment with it to determine, like, is this something that should be banned? Because if so, I'm probably not gonna use it if it's something that's just, like, too cheap, 5 me. Might as well get something out there to block some of that damage that I know is coming my way. Who knows, maybe if he still doesn't do anything, but most likely he's just going to make Breaksword. It's just a question of whether he's going to destroy this, or Swords of Concealing, or Quaking Mirror Force, how much damage I'll have to take to get Merry. But with the 2 Spectres, unless this is like a Solemn Strike, I should be able to stall out. Okay. Levier. Just gonna summon and then make Breaksword with that, so you have an extra 1800. Well, no, I guess if he puts that in the graveyard, then he can do other things too. We shall see. We'll be back when his Breaksword's here. Oh, that looks really nice. Okay. Oh, he's just gonna Twin Twister it. He's just gonna Twin Twister and not even bother with using Breaksword to destroy my things. Didn't see that one coming. And then he's gonna blow up this with a card effect. No, he's gonna... Okay. Thank you. I'll just be drawing my card. Neato. And summon those back up. And hopefully between all my drawing and everything, I'll be able to get another, like, Floodgate Trap Hole, or Quaking Mirror Force, something like that. It's going to detach Farfa, so he's going to banish this, which is actually good because it'll be on my side of the field when it comes back around to my turn. Oh boy, I only take 18. That's not that bad. Get that Doll out. That'll absorb another attack. This will absorb yet another attack and give me a draw. And then everything is going face down. And I won't die. I'll take a lot of damage, but I'll still be there. And he's already done quite a bit with his own Ceasefire. 25 and then 3,000. Ooh, that's putting the hurt on me. But he can't summon another Beatrice. He can get some rank ups. Can he rank up into something that burns me for 700? Flipping everything down. And let's just get that doll on the field. And just to make absolutely sure, no. You're not allowed back up. Not until you've thought about what you've done. And I'm going to go ahead and go for the gold. Because I need a Jianshi. So I can start adding things. And I hope 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. I could almost do 5. I'm actually pretty damn close. It just depends what he can do. If he's got that other twin twister, I'm going to be in for a bad time. If not, I may... Man, why couldn't you hit my Ceasefire instead? That would have been cooler. Oh, fuck it. No, I'll wait for him to summon it. Maximum. Oh. Activate all the things. Show me potato salad. And he can't even negate this one. So what do... I think I want to just grab another Spectre, right? How come I can't activate Jianshi? Can I activate Jianshi? I'd like to activate Jianshi. That'd be cool. Because it's effect activated. Well, that makes me a sad panda. This has to be destroyed while it contains Ixie material, though, right? No, it just has to be an Ixie summon monster. Fuck, that... Why didn't I get this? Because this is when this card is flipped face up and its effect goes off, but when this is flipped face up, its effect didn't go off? I'm a little confused. Like, if that had happened... Oh, great, you're gonna get another 300. Like, if that had worked, I would have had another thing, and then... Oh, he can attach... Yeah, when I activate a monster effect, he can just negate that anyway, so... It's not bad, but we did pretty close. He got both of his twin twisters, unfortunately. He just happened to hit... If he had hit anything but Quaking Mirror Force... Well, granted, he probably could have destroyed it with Break Sword. Either way. Going in the 10th duel, we've already won 5, so we'll see if we break even or at least get that 6 out of 10. Okie dokie, here we are, the last and final duel versus Woghug? Woghug? Wog? And then these are just silent, I guess? Hard to say, hard to leg. And we're playing against ABCs. Not the best matchup, unfortunately. Because they can tag out. They just make so many things. That Cyber Dragon Infinity, I'm not liking it. Granted, I've got 2 of my Quaking Mirror Forces, and they're not known for their Spell Trap Destruction. They're more like Negation, and they got the 1. So hopefully by having those 2 plus Ghostrick Doll, we could get everything set. We can just set all the things. Oh, and I've got Huge Revolution. Yep. Setting all the things. Having a fun time. What will do? Your move, holy man. Unfortunately, I have this, which will save my Ghostrick doll from being banished via ABC Dragon's effect. If he gets it, which he should be able to get it. He's already got A and B. All he's got to do is summon any other ABC, and he can summon C equipped to it, and then just tag them all out. Of course, it's going to be a little difficult with Quaking Mirror Force because I don't think he... Well, he might not be able to tag out in the battle phase. But he could tag out and summon these three in defense mode, and then Quaking Mirror Force isn't going to set them. We'll see. We'll see what he do. What he does. What he is. What he be. Well, the time limit ran up. That is a sad state of affairs. I am not going to count that because there's no guarantee that I would have won or lost based on what we had so far. So that doesn't count. We'll go into a real 10th duel. Oh, I shouldn't have accepted this duel, guys. I shouldn't have. His name is www Exodia and more W's. He's undoubtedly playing some kind of Exodia deck. I mean, at least he has an extra deck. I'm just asking for a repeat of the first duel over again. But I don't want to be fake. Like, I don't want to cancel out a duel just because of the name or because I think I might not do well. Like, I'm here to show off the deck as it is. This is decidedly not Exodia. However, this is still bad. This is still very bad. Granted, I've got a pretty decent hand. I've got a lot of non-targeting removal. I might just be able to do a thing. I've also got some not targeting, okay. This doesn't target. This don't... Does this target? No, this don't target. This don't target. None of these target. So unless he's got some twin twisters, I may have what it takes to show Magispectors the boot. Yep, you only got one of those? I ain't having it. I ain't having that shit. Of course, he could still use the things. I'm pretty sure the cards don't say it has to be a face-up. However, he has to attack me at some point. Maybe, just maybe, I could turn this burn into a stall. Get him a whole bunch of monsters out here. Let's try it. Let's try it. And then hope he can't just, like, Tribute Kieran summon out more things. Not so far. Okay. Oh boy. Do that again. Let's go ahead and set that. See what we're working with. Maybe it has to be a face-up monster. That would be cool. That's not good. Let's see. Yep, he could tribute face-down monsters. I'm not liking that. There it goes. Off into the abyss. I have no way to destroy this. Okay. Yep. Instead of having a good matchup, I now have a terrible matchup. Granted, I could potentially make him waste all his things. We'll see. Or they activate the effect. Okay. So here goes the Quaking Mirror Force. Bada bingo. Of course, it's also possible that all he plays is Tempests. In which case... No, I still have to activate effects. Damn it. Why can't it be the effect of a special summoned monster? Set this first. Try this. Maybe. I don't know. Perhaps. Yep, that's getting negated. Well, there's one. And we'll just get out this Ghostrick Spectre, hopefully. Hey, you can't activate another one. And I got that. That's non-targeting somewhat removal. Yeah, and that's already face down, so... Bob is your uncle. This is going to be, unfortunately, it could summon, it could get, really this is one of those things, like, I don't include any spell trap removal, because there's so few decks that actually, yep. There's so few decks that these days, aside from, like, whatchamacallit, metal foes that are going to use face-up spell traps, with everything like what? Okay. Well, you know, I'm going to count that as a win, because it's a win from pardon me, that's a win from frustration, plus I had the 2 surrenders in a row, but, just, you know, I want to try to end on an actual duel that ends, so we're going into 11th duel territory. Alright, bonus 11th duel versus player. What can do? Can go second? Arch Nemesis territory. We've got Mary, we've got Doll, we've got this. This is a solid hand. We could do a couple different things. What is he playing? I really wish I could have played my Ghostrick Mill deck again. I guess I could have, but I said the burn variant worked, and I had to try to show it off. I couldn't just do the same exact deck again. But it works so much better in this current meta, just because so many people are already drawing and milling their decks through. Plus, you can run stuff like, what was it, Book of Eclipse? Like, Book of Eclipse is a really good, like, non-targeting, it's just gonna turn... What are you... Oh, he needs to get rid of his, Oh. Oh, it's going to be like that, is it? You're gonna be one of those guys. Anyone who says Level Eater is a balanced card is an idiot. I'm sorry, I don't usually like to say these controversial statements, but this card is nothing but degenerate. It's done nothing but, like, make these million-turn synchro decks with all the quasars possible. And I am not a fan of those kinds of decks. What are you even doing? Tuner and a no. Can he turn this? No. There's Hyper Librarian. There's Coral Dragon. Bring that out. Make another Coral Dragon. Draw another card. No, he's gonna make the Stardust Charge Warrior and then draw another card. And then that's gonna let him draw another card. So he's back to his starting hand of 5 cards, plus those. Just summon that. You could just infinitely synchro. Just over and over again. There's Formula Synchron. Draw another 2 cards. It's just math. It's not you're doing. There's no tactic to this. There's no you sat down and you thought of how this could work, and now you're doing it. And there's nothing I can do or say about it. You're just sort of playing cards with yourself. We'll be back. Okay, so he went through his entire deck. He made Quasar and Stardust, Cipher, Divine Dragon. So this can, during either player's turn, negate a spell trap or when a card or effect is activated. And this is just a monster effect. So I think I might be able to bait out this. I'm not exactly sure, but I could certainly try. Wait until he goes into the battle phase. Oh, well, aren't you just a piece of dick pants? Try this. Bait out one of those negations. That's gone. Let's try this. Hey, I get to draw a card. So we'll attack with 1. I'll hit 4,000, but then I'll get another doll. Oh, no, wait, I'll do this. And then when he negates that, I'll get my doll. And he has to destroy his own card. Oh, it negates it, but it doesn't destroy it? Interesting. And you used your 1 Raigeki. Well. What now, partner? Get yourself a dandy old time. What I really need is Quaking Mirror Force, because it can only negate 1 spell trap per turn. Oh, well, that's really good. He can't negate that, although I thought he could only attack. Okay. Yay. Let's just get out another one of these. Why not? Skill prisoner, eh? I could make Angel of Mischief. That wouldn't particularly work, though. I think my best bet is to just set this and try to see if I can bait out one of these. Let's go ahead and try this. Yep, he's gonna negate that. Okay, that's good. And then that can negate a monster effect. It's probably gonna negate Doll, but I have Jack Frost. This is pretty tricky at this point. Oh, I guess he can't do it during the battle damage step or something. Special summon. Yeah, we're just going to try that again. That doesn't help me. Set 2, he still only has 2 monsters. Not sure if he could summon anything else. Of course, then my stuff is gone completely. He can negate the monster effects. That would be the same as doing that. Each player gains 1,000. Nope, that's not going to help me. Ghostrick Scare is not going to help me because I won't have anything face down. Yeah, it's better to just set this. Unfortunately. Yep, I think he may have this one. Too many negations. Can't get through. A sad state of affairs. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Mostly gentlemen. We went 6-5. Of course, there's an asterisk by one of those wins, so probably closer to 5-5, but still pretty decent. They not quite as anti-meta as the anti-meta, the Mill one. I like the Mill one a little bit better because Book of Eclipse is a little more powerful. It would probably work a little bit better, but I wanted to try the burn variant. I wanted to show that it could work, and we did burn a couple people to death. So, you know, that was a fun thing. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If nothing else, we got some cool sleeves out of it, right? Right? Yeah, there we go. Next week, I'll be looking at something a little close to the meta. I'm going to be doing some Metal Foes by popular request, but with a twist. It's going to have something combined with it that perhaps you haven't seen before, so it should be interesting. Until then, good luck, have fun.